Time is the most democratic resource on this planet. Whether you live in New York or Nebraska, whether you're rich or poor, whether you're a CEO or a struggling student, everyone receives the same 24 hours. But the difference between people who rise to greatness and those who drown in regrets is not the number of hours they have. It's how they value those hours. Most people in America today aren't losing because they're weak. They're losing because their time is being stolen. Stolen by distractions, stolen by constant notifications, stolen by entertainment, stolen by procrastination, stolen by habits that provide temporary pleasure but long-term disappointment. They think they're living, but in reality, they're drifting, mindlessly, effortlessly, unconsciously, through a life they never intentionally designed. Every successful person you admire, whether it's a self-made millionaire, a top athlete, a visionary founder, or a creator who turned nothing into something, has one thing in common. They treat time like a sacred asset. They protect it, respect it, and multiply it. They understand that once a minute passes, it never comes back. You can lose money and earn it again. You can lose opportunities and create new ones. But once time leaves your hands, it becomes part of history. And history does not return. In America, people talk a lot about freedom. But the greatest freedom is not financial freedom. It's not geographical freedom. It's not social freedom. The greatest freedom is the freedom to control your time. A man who controls his time controls his destiny. A man who wastes his time wastes his destiny. And most people today, without realizing it, are slowly, quietly, steadily burying their dreams under hours of scrolling, hours of entertainment, hours of mindless consumption, and hours of "I'll do it tomorrow." If you look closely, the problem is not that people don't have dreams. Almost everyone does. The problem is not that people lack talent. Most people have more talent than they believe. The real problem is their inability to focus. Because in a world full of noise, the rarest skill is concentration. Your phone is not just a device, it's a battlefield. Every app is fighting for your attention. Every notification is designed to pull you away from your goals. Every platform wants you addicted, distracted, and emotionally controlled. And while you think you're relaxing, your dreams are quietly walking away from you. Time wasted isn't just time lost. It's progress lost, potential lost, and opportunities lost. Don't age by years, you age by wasted hours. The people who succeed in this country are not the ones who hustle the hardest. They are the ones who protect their hours the tightest. They build routines that support their progress. They eliminate habits that drain their focus. They understand what truly matters and ruthlessly cut out what doesn't. Your energy is limited. Your attention is limited. Your hours are limited. And what is limited must be guarded. Every minute you spend consuming meaningless content is a minute you could have spent building your future. Every hour you waste on things that don't matter is an hour taken away from the version of you that could have transformed your life. And if you continue like this, one day you will sit alone with regret. Because regret is not born from failure. Regret is born from knowing you could have been more, but chose to do nothing. The biggest illusion people in America live with today is the illusion of later. Later, I'll start working on myself. Later, I'll learn that skill. Later, I'll get in shape. Later, I'll chase my goals. Later, I'll start that business. Later, I'll fix my habits. But later never arrives, because later becomes tomorrow. Tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next year. And next year becomes maybe someday. And someday becomes never. Dreams don't die because people lack talent. Dreams die because people keep postponing them until there is no time left to bring them to life. There is a powerful truth most people refuse to accept. Your future is built one disciplined hour at a time. If you want a better life, you don't need to change everything at once. You only need to change how you use the next hour. Control your hour, and soon you control your day. Control your day, and soon you control your week. Control your week, and soon you control your year. Control your year, and your entire destiny bends in your favor. But to control time, you must first control your mind, because your mind is the gatekeeper of your hours. If your mind is weak, your time will be wasted. If your mind is strong, your time will be protected. Distraction doesn't begin with your phone. It begins with your thoughts. The average person spends more time overthinking than taking action. They spend more time imagining failure than imagining success. They spend more time worrying about what others think than working on what they desire. And while they sit overthinking their potential, someone else out there is using those same hours to build bears. If you want to master your time, you must build mental discipline. You must learn to say, "Not now, not important, not for me." You must learn to focus even when you don't feel like it. You must train your mind to stay on one task until it is complete. Because success is not about doing many things. It's about doing the right things long enough to see results. Time is your currency. Attention is your investment. Actions are your returns. And habits are your long-term assets. Build habits that multiply your time, not habits that steal it. Replace mindless scrolling with learning. Replace complaining with strategizing. Replace daydreaming with execution. Replace consuming with creating. Replace distraction with purpose. When you begin to value your time, your life begins to change automatically. And here is the ultimate truth. You don't need more hours. You need more intention. The people who transform their lives don't work 24 hours a day. They simply make every hour count. They know exactly what they want, why they want it, and how every minute contributes to that mission. They treat time like entrepreneurs treat money. Wisely, carefully, strategically. If you want success in America today, real, meaningful, long-lasting success, start by mastering the clock. Not the clock on your wall, but the clock inside you. The clock that measures your discipline. The clock that records your decisions. The clock that defines your future. Because if you don't value your time, life will give your opportunities to someone who does.